Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel here today. Today we're going to be reacting to episodes 8 and 9 of season 2 of Konosuba. That sounds right. We're going to do that here today and we're pretty excited to be doing so. We love some Konosuba here on the channel, especially on a weekend that's kind of dreary and kind of terrible outside and work sucks and I don't know. It's just nice to be watching Konosuba. I'm gonna be real with you, chat room. So yeah, last week we watched 3 episodes of Konosuba. And we kind of ended on a point which was kind of in the middle of something. We're seemingly going to a hot springs town that had a name that I'm forgetting, but we're gonna do like a bathhouse thing. We're gonna do like an onsen type episode dealy. So I mean, looking forward to that with Konosuba's, I guess you would say, penchant for the ecchi, you'd have to expect something like that to occur. So we are briefed and ready for such a thing to happen. I guess I should talk about other structural stuff. So again, 2 this week, and then next week it'll be kind of 10, and then both the OVAs. So all those together in the one video, and then we're kind of finishing out with the Konosuba film, which has a name that I'm not sure of right this second. And yeah, not going to do season 3 just yet. Probably down the line a little bit more once it's actually out and you can just kind of watch it at your leisure. That's probably going to be the best way to do that, at least for my purposes. I know there's some other Konosuba spin-off-y stuff as well. Like there's the Megaman show and there's Isekai Quartet. Again, maybe down the line. That's where we're standing on that. The movie will be the last Konosuba video for the future of right now. We'll get something new on the channel for sure. Either way, YouTube comments, got about 6 of them here ready to go. Starting off here with Aqua. Do we have a better name for Aqua? No, it's just Aqua. Hello, Aqua. Yeah, the Soviet Union memes on r/animemes. Yeah. Yeah, it's reminding me of stuff that I used to find funny as well, but probably not 4 years ago, probably a little bit longer than that. At least I like to think so. I still laugh at my fair share of stupid stuff. And yeah, I mean, when I was very, very young, I used to like a bunch of stupid shit. Like the YouTube videos I watched between like 2010 and 2014 are all super terrible. They're all so bad. And I used to think it was so funny. That's just what it's all about. It's changing tastes. Hopefully, you don't have the same tastes you had when you were like 13. I hope not. I hope they've evolved somewhat. Either way, next comment here from Shotta Games. Veneer knew about Aqua, so I kind of was unsure here, but it's nice that it's confirmed. Again, the dialogue, he speaks very quickly and he's quite sarcastic, so it's kind of hard to tell when he's being serious and stuff, especially through that language barrier. But yeah, he knew Aqua was goddess the whole time and was poking fun at that, being a bit of a fucker, which is, not out of the ordinary for a character like Veneer. Next comment here from Quirt. In the future, when season 3 ends and you have time, you should check it out. It's definitely on the agenda. We'll probably put it on another poll or something. Or not, I don't know what we'll do yet. It's nice. Konosuba is just a nice show to watch. As someone who has read the light novels and the books themselves and that kind of thing, season 3 adapts some of the best content, some of the favoritist stuff in the Konosuba verse. So that's an endorsement. We like that. Also, the anime adaptation has some fun foreshadowing in it. Tinder was first introduced back in the episode where they were eating crabs, and Kazuma used Tinder to light up fire. I actually remember this. They had the little things that were boiling alcohol or something. It was weird. Similarly, before, Kazuma used Create Water to fill up a glass of water before using it in the process of defeating Verdio. That's good foreshadowing payoff stuff, which probably is a lot easier to spot in a novel format. When everything's kind of jokey, especially in the TV anime stuff, it's a little bit harder to tell sometimes. But we like some foreshadowing here, folks, for sure. Next comment here from Amo Sasaki. Starting here with a time code. I hate how long it took me to find out this was a JoJo reference. Well, for me not seeing JoJo, I definitely didn't pick up that it was a JoJo reference. Unless it's like somebody like pointing at the screen and like posing and they've got a stand, I'm not going to be able to tell you JoJo references. I'm not like that. I'm not built like that. An interesting theory coming through here as well, that Veneer may be kind of a parody of Man God from Mushoku Tensei, which is a before the anime stuff, was obviously an extremely popular light novel, like very, very popular. Had a lot of people happy when it got that adaptation for sure, which is normally my kind of gauge to see how popular things are like that. I can definitely see it. They both have a playful nature and are kind of all-seeing and weird and stuff. Vaguely ominous as well, I'm getting from Man God in Mushoku Tensei specifically. Like, he's not a good guy, I don't think, we'll say. But yeah, I see the similarities. Not really in character design wise. Man God's a pretty interesting design in that wise in that other show. But anyway, I digress. I'm getting off track. Veneer is really broken. He might not be lying when he says that he's more powerful than the Demon King. Basically, his power lets him see into anything as long as he has enough mana. But the more mana something has, it's harder to see. Or see into it. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, sure. But he's also kind of like a joke character to the point where I never think he would use the ability as practically as that, just for the sake of fiction. Because again, if that guy had his head screwed on, he would be the most powerful guy ever of all time. But, or had somebody feeding him mana. Either way, you get what I mean there. And yeah, apparently Veneer is also a star in the light novel. I really enjoyed him last week. As I said, I hope he sticks around. Next comment here from 1914, The Ice Ball, just letting me know that there's a Girls and Panzer OVA, a new one. So the Girls and Panzer fans have escaped their little containment cell and are penetrating the other series. I will watch this OVA when I get the time. It's very funny that this is on a Konosuba video. I think that's just a little bit funny. And last comment here from Dak Arasaro. Season 3 is very funny. Konosuba is getting more into the really good stuff now. Still waiting for Season 4 for the favorite scene to be adapted. Maybe they make a movie, maybe they don't. Konosuba's certainly popular enough that either option would be pretty good. I'm happy that there's ringing endorsements of Season 3. I only really saw the poster because I kind of like to scroll the kind of this season on Mal and just kind of see what's coming out. So I saw the poster and I'm like, that doesn't look great, but again, I don't know, it's only a poster. Apparently the show's pretty good. So that's great. That's nothing but good news. There is more good Konosuba on the way for me after I finish Season 2 in the movie. That's awesome. I'm going to bring up said Season 2 episodes now, but not without my shill stuff. So if you like the video, consider liking the video. If you like the video and you want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Getting close to 1,000, about 30 away, something like that. Still don't know what I'm going to do for 1,000, by the way, but that's neither here nor there. Comment on the video if you'd like a comment on the video, to comment on the video with the comment on the video, or something like that. Twitter, you should follow me on Twitter and I'll follow you back. And the Discord, join Discord, love Discord, Discord. And yeah, I'll jumping into episode 8 of season 2 of Konosuba right now. Rightio, I have episode 8 of Konosuba Season 2 up there ready to go. 23 minutes and 50 seconds is the time code on this one, so sync up accordingly. As always, I have a picture-in-picture version in the description below for those that would like such a thing. And I'm using what kind of subs am I using? Dorky subs with the Cerberus file set. That is so true. But yeah, either way, I'm going to give this a 3, 2, 1 and jump right in. Rightio. 3, 2, 1, go. That was a bit of a weird start, but sure. Something out of race? This fucking narration was hilarious. What was that? That was so funny. That felt parody-esque. What? Why did the ostrich do a backflip? Why? It's whatever you make of it as. Stop. Stop. Seek help. Megavin's face, though, was very funny, too. Alright, so that's how we get around our little cliffhanger from the end of the last episode. Sure. Yeah, as I said before, definitely seems parody-esque, that opening. Like, it reads like a shonen type explanation something, where they're gonna like very plainly like look at the audience and tell you like the rules of engagement of the thing that's about to happen. Yeah. This opening's very good too. Ew. My hands are all cut up from work. Which is probably not a great look, but we're going to try to just keep it on the low. Hashiridase. It's kind of a banger, not gonna lie. I've really grown on this opening. I think it's good. Or it's grown on me, I guess. Subarashi? Subarashi. Oh. Oh, I see. Wait, Aqua saved the day again? She's so good. Oh. That was like Pokemon music or something. That was funny too. Okay, but now they're coming back. Okay. Darkness, settle down. It isn't good for you. What's the plan here? Kazuma? Oh. Come on, lift with the legs. Yeah, you have to. Stop. You have no choice. You have to tie me to the wagon. She's not going to let you know if it's too much. Alright, is she even enjoying it? Thank God she's in armor. Stop. As always, like the two voice actors talking at the same time is really good. I love that stuff. Just like the little interjections. Oh, whiz. Okay, that got us some time. I don't know about murdering the ostriches. They're just kind of doing their thing. Oh my god. It's a pretty fun set piece. Buff me. Oh. Bro thinks he's Legolas. What is that? I'm holding. The driver guy is actually kind of based too. Oh. She'll love that. Dropped on neck. Oh my god. Again, what did the ostriches do? They were just kind of here, doing their thing. What are we eating? Oh, I see what we're eating. That's terrible. But it's also nice. Sure. Whatever. It's funny. Yeah. Dirt on a s'more. Yes. I will take your money, though. Oh, what a nice guy. No, really, we're just fixing our own problem. I know plenty of other people that would accept that award or reward. Oh, little magic show. Domo domo. Sure. Whoa. He's actually kind of cool. I agree. I'm not used to you being competent. Product development? What's that? Well, being like a circus performer. True. Yeah. Thoughts? Hehe. What's weird? Teleports behind you. Yeah. Is there something weird going on or not? What is out there? He put on his sunnies. Okay, so there are figures walking towards us. Fucking Attack on Titan Titans are walking towards us or something. Ugh! What the fuck? Why are there zombies? What's that? What are those eyes? Oh yeah, you're attracting them again. Oh, that's funny because it's the same thing. Yeah, because darkness attracted the last thing, and then you're attracting this now. Now I don't think Aqua's gonna, I think. I forgot. That's funny. Yeah, we definitely have to give Aqua money now. Don't give her a big head. Yeah, they're a pack of freaks, really. Does that look like a priest we should trust? It's true. How's Wiz going? Is she alright? Again, it's much like the one in the dungeon. You're just kind of fixing your own problem. Still impressive though. Yeah. Aqua would show no shame in accepting said reward. Oh no. It's so sad every time, man. Somebody get her some friends that don't just like skip town. Oh, okay. Looks like we're finally entering said city. Oh yeah, this is a different vibe. I'm happy we're in a different location, chat room. I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, this looks cool. Arcanretia. Sure. Mm-hmm. It's kind of chill. I doubt it's going to stay chill for long with you know, all these characters here now. Mmm. Bit of manju. Wiz is like conked out. That's funny. Oh. Okay. Again, the tone's so different here. It's like when we were leaving town. It's like the same thing. That's funny. It's behaving like an actual like RPG type story for a little bit. Yeah, what is Jaripa? Oh, I see. Ah, look at these freaks. Yeah. Everyone's just fucking weirded out. Stop. Yeah, get Aqua away from these freaks. She might get a big head. Okay. You guys are freaking me out a bit, but sure. Okay. Sad River. Wiz Dream? Yeah. Oh, she's like dying right now. No. Good. Okay, I'm fine. That's funny. You were literally about to die. Uh, oh, it's only a matter of time. Hmm. Bad idea. It's a bad, bad idea. I'm very worried. That's no. That wouldn't make me any less worried. Okay, I mean, let's have a look around though. You're right. Oh, new costume change? Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, person. Show me your face. Okay, you're an actual character. I see. Ah, darkness, please save the day. I didn't see this going this direction. That's pretty funny. Okay, time to get in the way. She's definitely got the strength over on Kazuma, though. Oh, yeah. Aqua's in trouble. Well, I mean, we're in trouble because of what Aqua did. Oh, you love it, of course. Yeah. Yes, you are. That was funny, too. That was great. It's pretty good. This is good shit. You're morally obligated to join my cult. Don't say the words Aquasama around me. Oh, beloved. Funny. Yes. Stop. Stop. Oh my god, we're getting jumped by all these freaks. I really doubt we were classmates in school. Stop. This is fucked. I want to see how's Aqua coping with all this. No, she never takes a day off. Okay. But of course, again, she loves it. Yeah. Very, very good jokes through that section. That's very funny. I'm waiting for the normal person to just walk up. Normal person? Okay, stop being weird. I'm still waiting. Now this has to be a scam or something again. Also, I don't think we should have given her names. Yeah. No. Oh shit. Oh, the lines there are actually sick. That was a good episode. That was very funny. Again, it's got Konosuba, like, that's the same joke 7 times syndrome, but I think they elevated it enough each time that it was still very funny. Um, it's, yeah, very, very good. I'm very happy about that last section of that episode. Again, I'm interested to see Aqua and Megumin in such an environment. Of course, Aqua's going to be a menace. She lets any little bit of power get to her head. What's she going to do in a town that basically worships her? I don't know. And Megumin's not strong enough to not get pulled along with her. You'd have to think that's the plot of the next episode for sure. Actually, the lighting in the CD is kind of sick. Kind of going from the morning through to the evening. Also, whoever sings here can absolutely sing. Whoever did that high note, you're very good. I mean, they're all very good, but like, you know, who the fuck? Union just be saying words. What the fuck? All right, seems potentially next episode we may be doing the bathing thing, bathhouse thing, after all that setup as well. It'll kind of match season 1 if it is that kind of etchy-ish tone. And yeah, I'm just going to get that episode up now and we'll knock that sucker over. Righty, I have episode 9 of season 2 of Konosuba up there ready to go. 23 minutes and 43 seconds on this one, so please sync up accordingly. As always, picture in picture in the description below using the Cerberus subset. Dorky subs, and just going to give it a 3, 2, 1 and jump right in. Radio, 3, 2, 1, go. Indeed. Mm-hmm. Oh. What do you mean by that? Zesta-sama? Zesty-sama? Okay. That's bad. That's terrible. But of course, again, yeah. Pretty advanced, you say. Okay. Stop. Okay, those 2 little freaks are accounted for. Okay, it's in the confessional? Stop. No. Alright, so she's gone off the deep end. Megumin's struggling to cope with the cult-like nature of the town, and Darkness is loving every second. Okay, that's good. There has to be some way here to delegitimize Aqua to the point where everybody just falls out of favor with the faith immediately, and that is joke. That would be good joke. I reckon they should do that joke. But how are we going to disgrace her so? I don't know. Because it seems like she's been indoctrinated. She's already pretty. She's heavily into a cult that is literally a cult designed around her being the cult leader. Like, she's invested in the people that are deeply invested in her, which is just full ego. That's great. Oh yeah, Wiz. Wiz woke up. Where's Wiz? The It's Me scam. Stop. Dono Wallingham. Keep pushing, she'll break. Not dropping the act. You get out. This is my confessional. Hmm. No. It's a trick. You're being trolled. Wait, okay, this guy's. Alright, no, he's a freak. Stop. Oh. No. Yeah. Hmm. 3 brain cells between these two characters. Stop. You apostate. Alright, we got to break the act, though. Yeah. What do you mean the first two? Stop. Have you now? I got too horny for the devil. True. Hmm. Hmm. How about the pads? Let me know about the pads. Hmm. Hmm. Furry. They're really talking to Konosuba's audience there, huh? Hmm. Yeah, there we go. Hmm. Spread the word. Do they now? But they are devoted. Okay. Interesting. So if she does somehow break their faith, I wonder if that'll actually impact her power. Yeah. What? I agree. And you're lamenting missing out on the mixed bathing thing? Yeah, we heard you. Yeah. Yeah. I see the vision, but no. Who the fuck are you? Alright, you seem evil. Hmm. You seem pretty demonic though. Alright, there's some freak over there. Is that the demon? Yeah, I wonder why. What is bro doing? Spread, letting it all spread too. No, you're being a creep and she ran away. That's funny. Yeah. That's just dad. What's going on, dad? I have the feeling you will end up getting mixed up with him. Oh no. This guy's about to fucking scam you. Stop. Stop telling me to eat soap. I don't want to eat soap. Stop. Indeed. Alright. We're doing the bath thing. It's time. Please get excited, everybody. I see. So we like don't get to yeah, okay. And then it's yeah, gotcha. It's true. Oh, so I see. Okay, I thought there was only a mixed bath. Gotcha. Bro's gonna climb the wall. Caught red-handed. No, he's most certainly there. Praise me more. Sure. That's good. They're gassing you up. Oh, are they baiting, bro? Got him. I thought they were baiting, bro. I will not treat him to juice. Good barrel placement. On! Not the fucking cat, too. Eh, we don't really care. More fucking soap, cunt. Um, I'm interested about the gruff older guy because I feel like I recognize his VA, but I've said that like 5 times now for different characters. Because you always do. Interesting. Get shit on. Yeah. There you go. It all came crashing down a little bit. What? Yeah, what does that mean? Well, somebody purified it. What? Economic sabotage? I doubt it's an elaborate conspiracy. It's probably something stupid. Let's face it. I'm busy doing nothing. I wanted a nice glass of grape juice. Now she's on her deathbed again. Stop. No more Verdia, please. Okay. The Manju. Yeah, as long as nobody comes up to you and tries to fucking indoctrinate you, it's okay. Hmm. Stop. Most evil characters in fiction? Sometimes we have these like evangelist dudes outside of work. Similar vibes. Like they try to pull me aside and I'm like, I'm at work, I can't. What is this? Can I talk with bro? I want to talk with him. Oh, Wiz is back. Oh, you're gonna know? I think he knows. Oh, interesting. Some silhouettes. Oh, no, you're in trouble, Wiz. I agree. Stop pulling darkness along with your little scheme. Stop. Hmm. You're a crackpot. You're crazy. Yep. Here they go. Lucky they don't actually think it's Aqua. Okay. I love that, yeah. All the fucking scam artists are turning on her for trying to scam them. Oh, yeah, and then the look in the eye there's great. Oh, no. Well, they're just not going to believe her. No. It's not going to work. Yeah, that backfired spectacularly. Whoa! Big words. Yeah. And of course, darkness loves it. Stop crying on me, I'm gonna die again. What is this polluted water business? Okay. Whiz? Yeah. The mob is here? No, it's not what you think. Oh, no, 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 it's Aqua. Okay. I thought potentially, Old Mate fucking told them all that Wiz was Thingo because I think that he knows. But now the town's effectively turned on her. That's great. Hopefully this doesn't impact her power level, whatever we were explaining before. Um, yeah, I'm interested about whoever that fucking weird looking lady with the eyes was. We didn't go that hard on the whole bathhouse thing, especially considering like last season, that fucking succubus episode. You kidding me? And we didn't. We had a bathhouse and we didn't do nothing like that. I'm almost disappointed. Um, but yeah, I mean, obviously we're set up now for a nice little finale with a kind of mob gonna try to attack and kill Aqua and whatever. Probably mix in again old mate with his weird-eyed wife. So we'll see what that's about. Episode was good. I probably preferred the first one though. But yeah, funny stuff. I like them going to this cult town, just getting a change of scenery and stuff. It's nice. Yeah, that has to be Aqua. Hervier. Good singing. Love a good singer. Okay. Yun Yun, stop. And yeah, a little bit of a recap analysis-y thing on episodes 8 and 9 coming right up. So yeah, 2 more episodes of Konosuba in the book. 2 pretty funny ones. I enjoyed myself here today. Of course, the highlight being just this sequence at the end, I think, of episode 8, where you start to learn what the town's really like. I think, yeah, you and then leading into the kid at the very end. That whole sequence just had me rolling. It was very, very good, including this part at the very start, which is pretty funny too. Like this, like really, really serious kind of explanation monologue-y thing about the game that they're playing before. Again, the prizes just jumped over apparently. Yeah, funny stuff, funny show, funny characters doing funny stuff, and funny characters getting their just desserts in the very end of episode 9, of course, leading into what I'm guessing will be a finale episode in which we're running away from a mob. There may be some whiz type shenanigans as well, considering the interaction that we had near the waterfront there with old mate. But I'm imagining that's future stuff. We're gonna have to see. But yeah, we'll go back through this quickly. I don't know if I have all that much to say analyses wise, other than it was just very funny. It was good comedy type stuff. Good. Yeah, kind of the accent Kazuma has on here is very, very funny. This kind of like documentarian type voice. I think it's very good. Of course, the reveal here then changing the music to suit it. Hey, she's actually super into being the object of the hawk kites, I believe we're calling them. Their desire, their little chicken race game. And then of course the reveal to us though that hey, they're gonna like backflip over her and stuff. And then of course you do fucking mental gymnastics to convince yourself that it's still some kind of fetishistic masochist play or something, which it's not. It's just because Aqua blessed you. Aqua coming in clutch though. I guess she needs to be kind of helpful, at least for a little bit, before she's very not helpful once they get to town. Yeah, it's kind of bit of give and take there for sure. And even that little bit there where it's like, hey, Aqua, thanks for that. You can have my seat because of that. Just a nice link back to the last episode and that whole rock, paper, scissors shenanigan type thing. Just, yeah, linking it back to that. I want the nice seat on the carriage. Kazuma thinks on his feet here in a pretty cool way. Actually comes up with a pretty good plan, right? We need something, right, where we can... Well, a cliff would work great because they would just fall off the cliff and would be done with it. But a cave is good too because it gets a place where they're all together and then we can do one final move. Almost cooking them in an oven type contraption, which I think is the implication from all the meat we have for dinner. Of course, Darkness has Darkness moment here where she's going to be tied to the back of the carriage the entire time to be a lure for the for the hawk kites to just kind of follow them. And of course, again, loving every moment. Once the rest of the party learn what Kazuma's done here by tying her to the very back, he gets some strange looks, which aren't unwarranted, of course. Again, they don't know that Darkness loves it, though. We get a couple clutch assists here. They were getting very close, and Wiz had to put a bottomless swamp there to kind of get them to deviate and buy us a little bit of time. And then we have Aqua spamming heal on Darkness as she gets dragged along behind, keeping her alive. And then Aqua buffs Kazuma. He starts shooting a bunch of arrows, which separates them, right? To the point where they're all just going to keep running and following them regardless. I don't really get the point in buffing Kazuma. I guess it helps him throw Darkness into the cave right here. And then explosion. It's almost like a pizza oven. They're getting cooked in there. And again, I'm pretty sure this is the implication that this is, you know, a piece of Hawkite. And the joke of this scene here is that bottomless kind of praise is put on Kazuma for this, right? And his little gang of putting together this plan that saved them from the attacking Hawkites. You know, the running Hawkites, there they are. How can we ever repay you? You've done us a great service, Kazuma. You've went above and beyond here. However, Kazuma feels very uncomfortable considering he knows that that whole party is the reason why this even occurred in the first place, right? So, hey, I don't want any praise, I don't want any rewards, we're simply cleaning up our own mess. It's actually pretty noble from Kazuma, but again, other characters in the party I think would just take the money. And then after denying the reward, he just gets praised even more and more, thinks he's the model adventurer, that's fantastic. Aqua and Wiz do some party tricks here, just kind of entertaining the traveling gang here. Which I think is pretty funny that these two are working together. You know, a bit of begrudging respect, maybe. Speaking of begrudging respect, Kazuma's good at like metalworking and kind of smithing and stuff. That's a new one. Like I don't know. I didn't read him as like a super incompetent character like an Aqua, right? But I didn't read him as like this kind of competent. He's competent about certain stuff. Shout outs. He's pretty cool. Now, this is where I think the joke from before hits another level, right? So we've had Darkness be kind of the magnet for these running Hawkites, right? And the cause of that whole debacle and that whole problem. Where have we seen that kind of thing before? Aqua was the cause of the problem when we were in Keel's dungeon, right? She was the one attracting all the undead. She was the magnet there. She was the problem. She fixed her own mistakes, but is that worthy of praise? Not really, kind of, maybe. I don't know. I was a bit on the fence about it. But here we're mirroring that exact same thing again. If there's a bunch of zombies attacking, a bunch of undead, and Aqua's there, she's probably responsible. And now she's just going to take credit and say, like, hey, we stopped the zombies as well. How good is this adventuring party? In reality, we're the ones that bring the problems. A little bit of a weird joke here about, like, I'm going to touch Megaman weird. I don't understand what that's all about. But good thing Darkness stopped him. Yeah, what was he going to do? He's just kind of had his hands up. Going to wake you up. I'm going to do something if you don't wake up. What is bro on? However, here are the zombies in question. They're kind of fucked up looking. Of course, here's the culprit. Here's the problem. The one that's grasping onto the bottle of alcohol. And of course she gets a cool moment where she casts a big old turn undead, and then yeah, that's good gear that Wiz gets hit by it too and hurt. Kind of links into the plot in a fun way too, because she's kind of out of commission for the first little bit there. Yeah, look at this crazy little freak. Yeah, she's definitely responsible for more problems than she lets on. And of course, bringing the two scenarios I talked about before full circle with the same guy offering the reward and needing to drag Aqua away from grabbing the bag of gold. Pretty good stuff. Oh yeah, poor Yun Yun. We played this joke twice? Oh no, that was just the ED again. Poor Yun Yun. She just gets shafted. She's got nothing. She's got no friends. She's got no mates. She's got nothing. Sucks to be her. Oh, and then we get a nice tonal shift here as we enter our new little city here. Arcanretia, something like that? Arcanretia, there we go. Yeah, it's quite gorgeous. It's a nice change of place. It's a good change of architecture. There's lots of water around. Get some different character designs going for our crowds. So, again, I've kind of noted a number of background characters in that first town, Axel, that continuously showed up. We've got new background characters here now that continuously show up. People that kind of bugged us about this whole thing in this episode showed up in the mob later in episode 9, right? Like, that's good stuff. That's, helps it feel lived in, that old classic adage. But yeah, more talking about the tone. We do like a nice thing every now and again and actually play the fantasy setting straight. I actually really like this. Again, I say play it straight. It turns out this whole place is full of cult nut jobs, but you know, for right now, it looks pretty nice. Looks like a holiday town, you know? I am interested in. Okay, so the curative effects of the water here are pretty strong, but then Aqua, even touching the water, purifies it? Do we simply mean that it's just taking whatever stuff out of any liquid and turning it into water, and it's something she can't control? Or does it imply there's something bad in the water that potentially wasn't talked about before, and Aqua can be the one that says, hey, I actually purified all the stuff that was actually bad here. I actually fixed things instead of fucking them up, which it seems like she has been doing. I don't know, it'd be an interesting one to follow, I feel. Here we start to learn that, hey, this is a town full of Axis cult weirdos. Aqua wanted to come here because she is their patron, I guess. And again, immediately we're mobbed by like 3 different people asking us to go to the church and do that kind of stuff, right? And originally, before the rest of the episode happened, I'm like, okay, so these are the weirdos, right? We can separate them from the rest of the town. But no, it turns out the whole town is actually indeed full of weirdos. Oh, really funny sequence here too, where Wiz kind of gets kind of revived. She's got this like kind of beautiful flowing stream in front of her, and somebody that has actually died on the other side calling out for her, telling her to go. It's an interesting part in episode 9 where we play that again and only get 2 silhouettes, which I was interested in, but I digress. Again, any place that has Verdio, I don't want to be, so she promptly wakes up and actually is fine, which is good. I think the look on Kazuma's face there is like, oh, you were very close to death, and then the look in the second episode is like, again, really? So yeah, some close calls with Wiz. So I'll spare you the details of every single joke here and just kind of get on with it. But Aqua and Megumin, they've gone off to the church, right? They're gonna get church pilled, which is awesome, right? Well, at least Aqua thinks so. Now we have Darkness in cool street clothes, nice outfit change. We enjoy that. They're just going to walk around town and do some sightseeing. Again, it's like a little mini holiday. You're just going to get a bearing of where you are, see the sights, that kind of thing. However, this whole time, they're just mobbed by different people that are trying different tactics, sometimes very aggressive tactics, to get them to join the cult. Getting increasingly demented, and I love this detail here, these eyes with the color, because we get that similar detail later on with Aqua, right? When she's trying to scam the scammers. She gets that kind of glint in her eye as well. This is like the I am blindly, devotedly scamming you right now. And I think it really works as a technique. And then how are we going to get the Darkness joke to work here? We're going to get her to show the Eris kind of church seal, the little pendant, and everyone's going to treat her with disdain because of it, right? And then what do we know about Darkness? Whatever we don't like, she likes, because she's a weirdo. So she starts to love it, getting treated so badly by everybody else in this town. She's like, can we move here permanently? No, we cannot. Oh yeah, this joke about like the moaning. She like moaned after that as well. And then yeah, just on that cut as well, there's like kind of Kazuma's VA doing the moan as well. Good gear. This one was probably my favorite one though. Just the kind of bold-faced lie of it all. Like, this is such a badly executed scam. Like, you're the one that's like shilling the benefits. Why? Yeah, holding all the kind of acceptance forms, the kind of brochures. Yeah, fantastic stuff. Chasing them around town, and then of course Eris pendant, same deal. Gets shit on, and then yeah, from here on out, it's just like numerous different people, numerous different scams. Not this like I knew you in school type scam as well. Jesus. This lady's the scariest. Like, drink the detergent. No, I don't think I will. I think that's kind of fucked up actually. Ooh, another great one was the bone placed on the ground for Darkness. Like, this is the stuff that you guys get in this land, right? This is for you on the house. Just, degrading her. And of course, as Darkness is wont to do, lets out another little moan, which is odd. The little girl hears the full send of this joke, right? Where it's like, okay, this really wholesome, beautiful interaction, right? Like, there's somebody here that hasn't been corrupted, right? But then it starts, tell me your name, how do you write it down? I've got the fucking flyer right here, ready to go. And then much like in the past where Kazuma's just kind of ripped up whatever, there he goes, right in front of the small child. But he's completely valid in doing so. Shoutouts to Based Kazuma. Good shit. Moving into episode 9 now, we have this character here, who's one of the priestesses, I guess, just kind of pointing us in the direction of where the Arc Wizard and our Arc Priestess went. There's one of them. So Megumin's been traumatized, right? You could see all the flyers that they tried to give her. Obviously, she knows to beware the cult, but they're wearing her down. She's kind of, mum, pick me up, I'm scared type energy right now. I kind of feel sorry for her having to go along with Aqua, right? I just love the casual nature of the woman you walked in here with is actually being stoned by children out the back. Of course, loving every moment, but it's just, yeah, the casual nature killed me. That was very funny. So then we do the Aqua confessional thing. Very, very funny how she kind of tries to keep up airs here, right? That she's still, she's buying the hype, very, very much so, and doesn't want it to end, and knows that Kazuma is one of the main kind of people that will make it end if he gets his way. So again, just tries to keep up the lie. Kazuma here continues to get stonewalled by her, so he needs to bring out the big guns, right? What's going to get a reaction out of Aqua? Is persistent enough to get her to get at least a little bit bratty, but we need to bring out the big guns, of course. Like, there actually is something I have to confess. And look how she's so happy that she gets to act like a priestess just for a little bit. All these, like, examples suggested by Aqua, though, are fucking deranged. Kazuma, are you good, big dog? And this is Kazuma's tact, right? There's a fancy cup that my priestess friend uses for magic tricks. I've accidentally broken it. She also has this fancy liquor that I accidentally drank all of, right? Sorry. This is what I'm confessing, right? Confessing my sins. And the kind of straw here that breaks the camel's back. Eris Sect Priest. I've kind of put out a flyer, Adventurers Guild type thing, looking for one to help us, right? And no, I'm not getting replaced with an Eris person. Of course, I'm going to break the barrier in the confessional and jump out and try to kill you. So now we've brought kind of Kazuma over to the other side of the confessional, right? As we see there, right? He gets to see the business in action. And we have this gentleman come in and he's like, hey, I've noticed that Eris has big breasts. How do I reconcile this if I like big boobs and also hate her because she's the sworn enemy of my god, right? Of course, we run initially with the line that it's like, hey, you should love every type of breast, whatever that may mean. But then, of course, Aqua puts her little spin on it. Hey, those breasts are padded, big dog. Make sure you spread the word. And then, of course, that's just fun. That's some nice, like, priest linking into like early interactions type comedy stuff. I think it's pretty good. I love them saying it together and he's like, my eyes have been opened, and yeah, good stuff. But then, yeah, this seems like exposition-y stuff, right? Like, turns out the followers and that kind of thing are very important to power in goddesses, right? They translate pretty well. So, hey, Eris has a lot of followers. That's awesome. That's giving her power. But me, Aqua, the Axis cult, they have very few followers, but they're very, very intense. So that's giving me lots of power, right? A little bit of power scaling stuff. It's cool. My worry is, hey, are we going to do something in episode 10 and beyond that's going to impact this sect of the Axis cult to the point where they're not going to be able to believe in her anymore, and then that's going to impact her power? I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe that's more relevant when you're actually a goddess and not just somebody on the ground as Aqua is right now. So then we go back home, and I think the joke here is that Kazuma is appalled that Wiz was in the mixed bath and he missed it because, again, tig old biddies, and he's into that, and he has his own little mixed bath shenanigans here in a moment as well. I do like the amount of times he says, I'm gonna go to the bath. Yeah, hurry up and go to the bath. We're not going to follow you. Stop announcing it, right? Like he's trying to get somebody to come along with him. Yeah, you. Okay, I'm interested in you. You've got, like, demon eyes, right? I'm interested. So that doesn't make any sense to me. If you're like demon type person and you're like protecting her, or at least associated, then why would you rat out Wiz? That wouldn't make any sense. But you are interested in Wiz still. Interesting. I need to know you two's motivation. You've clearly both got designs. You're going to be in the show. Why else would this scene be here if not for this reason? Yeah, I want to see, I don't know a name for you, but I want to see like a voice actor, because you sound very, very familiar. Like that prototypical gruffed voice older guy character in a lot of anime. I feel like that's you. But and you're playing that character right now for comedic effect in a very cool way. But yeah, it just sounds familiar. I might try to do a little digging. Okay, chat. There's a character called Hans here, which is a male named character that I haven't seen yet. So, like, that matches. Which, again, he's been in a ton of fucking video games. Holy shit. You'd have to imagine this guy's a pretty big deal. Let's do a Google on the name. Oh, yeah, no, this guy's huge. Okay. Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. Seto Kaiba. That's fucking the Yakuza Bit at Home guy show, which has a name, which I'm forgetting. Oh, yeah, you in Chainsaw Man. Sure. Okay, sure. Yeah. This guy's fucking everywhere. Okay, I thought I recognized the voice. All right. Yeah, that's funny. Very good casting on this guy. Yeah, good job. That's that character archetype for sure. Either way, the lady over here, she's a little bit concerned because old mate over here won't take his eyes off her. He's been looking right at me this whole time, apparently. And yeah, just like intently staring. Don't mind me. Don't. I am minding you. You're staring right at me. And of course, promptly leaves the bath. Not cool, but also kind of funny. Either way, this guy seems to be on the same page about all this kind of cult talk in the town. Pretty frustrated, as we see here. Pretty funny frame too. And yeah, we're going to try not to get mixed up with him. He looks like trouble, but seems like we're going to get mixed up with him. Either way, we're back to the cult jokes. This soap here is actually edible. You should eat it. Eat the soap. Why do they want us to eat the soap so bad? I don't know. It's fucking weird. And then you hear Megaman's voice and you hear Darkness's voice and you're like, okay, here we go. And I thought we were going to do a way more of a ecchi type thing. Not really at all. We just don't do that. Well, kinda. I mean, by the standards of the show, we don't, but it's still, they're still naked in the bath. This is very good too. You see his like nostrils flare here, and you see that drop from the tap. It's like his nose is bleeding from the, I guess, raunchy, risque nature of the conversation happening next door. So again, they know that Kazuma's in the mixed bath. They're not going to go in the mixed bath for obvious reasons. Think of Darkness's history with Kazuma and bathing. They're going to go to the women's on the other side, which means, Kazuma's going to try to listen to what's happening. Darkness starts to go on and on about Kazuma while, Megaman tells her to shut up. He could just be next door. We know what Kazuma's like. He's probably listening to every single thing we're saying. Like, Kazuma, we know you're there. You're breathing hard with your ear against the wall, right? It's like, yeah, you got me. That's a very funny frame as well. That's fucked up. He looks like a gremlin. Holy shit. Either way, they actually start to say some nice things about him, so he gets embarrassed and goes to walk away. But then we have this line. By the way, Megaman, I was curious about how your butt... And then he's right back to position, which is good. That's very, very funny as well. But of course, this is bait. We can feel the bait, chat room. And here it comes. Get him. Yeah. Good shit. Pretty well animated too. That was kind of tight. I could feel Kazuma's lusty gaze on me. Yeah, he kind of gets his just desserts for, peeking and that kind of thing. And now, like, the second half of the episode here is kind of just the Aqua stuff. So she went into the baths, right? And that's when things start to unravel. Also, yeah, this keep like Aqua's tears hurt Wiz. That's another fantastic joke. And it fits Wiz's character perfectly. Like, I want to be, here for you and like a good friend and stuff, but you're literally killing me right now. Could you please stop? So here's the deal. Aqua, as we've seen before, she can kind of purify water. We saw it with the tea. That was a pretty good joke when that happened in episode 7 as well. Good stuff. We see it here with a glass of grape juice here in a minute as well. And the same thing's happening with the hot springs. So, hey, you're taking all the hot springsness, all the mineral type shit, the healing type properties out of the water and just turning it into plain old regular hot water. It doesn't have the healing benefits of the baths anymore. So they kicked you out. Boo, you suck, Aqua. Because fair enough, they don't know she's a goddess. They don't know that she can't control this. They think that she's just being like a vandal, a pest. And then I love this. This happens twice in the episode. She tries to reveal that she's actually Aqua, the goddess that they've all been worshipping the entire time. The kind of paramount of the Axis cult. And gets this kind of reaction from everybody. Just like... No, you're not. Good stuff there from both that old guy and Kazuma. So I don't get this. This almost feels like it's out of order. So Aqua wakes up the next morning, they're like having breakfast or whatever, and she's like, "This town's in peril, the quality of the water is decreasing. It must be the Demon King's army." It's you. Didn't we just talk about that? Are you stupid? I mean, yeah, but are you like really stupid? Or is she like coping herself into thinking that it's the Demon King's army when in reality she knows? I don't know what's happening. That one's weird. Either way, she comes up with this kind of harebrained scheme that, hey, the Demon King's army must be affecting the quality of the water to stop the profits from coming into the town because this is an Axis cult town that's going to drain the revenue of my religion and hurt me as a goddess? Sure. Okay, that sounds like cope. Yeah, it's a very elaborate conspiracy and does not rouse the troops at all. They would rather do much anything else. And then Darkness gets kind of scammed here because it's like, please stop like changing my grape juice and I'll do what you want. Oh yeah, then yeah, I was crying on Wiz all night and now she's fucking dying again, so let it rest. The music in the show is really good too. So after we cut away from that Wiz thing, right, it's kind of like a, little sting, little card on the screen. Then we cut back. Really relaxing music, just kind of chewing on something, right? Really nice scene. It's really quite relaxing when you just kind of sit still and admire the sights. The only problem is the people. And then cut immediately. This lady's fucking screaming her head off, and the music changes to like this kind of ominous tune. It's like, yeah, this really is cutting through the calm. These kind of people that are trying to scam you. Like, this lady in particular is the scariest one. I hate her. She scares me. Now, I don't understand this part. So they kind of walk off after that scene happens, and they're just kind of looking off. They notice this guy, which I think is called Hans, right? He's just kind of looking off, and he's like, I don't need to wash my body that much. Soap, detergent, soap, detergent, soap, detergent. And then Swallow. What is Swallow coming from you? Is this a Japanese thing? I feel like it's a Japanese thing. Is it because everyone's trying to tell them to eat the soap and then you're just like being indoctrinated into it? It's fucking weird. Yeah, here's what I wanted to talk about, right? So here comes Wiz comes along, right? Because they kind of lock eyes here for a little minute, Hans and Kazuma. And then he kind of notices that Wiz is there. Oh shit. Wiz, are you feeling better? Yes, thank you. For a moment, I saw my party members from when I was an adventurer trying to wave me away from the other side of the river. Or wave me away? Like, don't cross here, don't die, you have much more to live on with. This is some nice, neat world building stuff. I didn't know that she used to be an adventurer like that. That's cool. But either way, what were you two doing out here? Actually, we were watching this guy. He's already gone. So I reckon he noticed Wiz and ran away. Again, he doesn't seem to like demonic stuff, but he's with a lady that looks pretty demonic. It's going to be one to watch. Either way, we did get distracted very, very quickly because Aqua is doing a little show. She's essentially trying to put her little conspiracy that she's made up into action in the town square here, right? She had that little sniff of power when they were first here. She's lost it, and now she wants to regain it. She's going to put everything on the line. Again, she's trying to say that the Demon King is reducing the quality of the water, which will stop the money coming in, blah, 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 blah. But hey, I was just at the hot springs and nothing was wrong. That's because I've been going around all the hot springs making it better. In reality, you've been going around turning all the water into normal water. Ruining things when you think you're fixing things. Either way, I forgot this whole thing. She just wants to take a bath like everyone else can take a bath. So she wants nobody else in the hot springs while she's in the bath, because they'll notice that she's fucking with the water. So this is a whole elaborate scheme just to get her to take a nice relaxing bath? It seems pretty extra. Either way, the crowd starts to turn here. You're the pain in the butt woman who's been turning all the hot springs into hot water. And again, the whole joke here is that we have this whole town of devoted, I guess, cult members. Yeah, they are cult members. Trying to, again, bring other people into the cult. They're gullible. They're easily persuaded. That's the whole thing. That's why they're in a cult. So Aqua being unable to convince literal cult members to follow her bogus story is just another sign of her incompetence. It's just great. Trying to scam the people that are in cults. Like, and you can't even do that? It's pretty bad. This specific shot, again, mirroring all the crazy townsfolk yeah, you're just as bad trying to get darkness to play in on the scheme here. And then for the second time this episode, she tries to reveal that she's actually Aqua. She's the one that you've been worshipping this entire time. There she is in statue form. And of course, they immediately don't believe her. They see her now as a blasphemer, and now she's an enemy of the entire town. Like, you're actually the Demon King person here trying to corrupt the town. And yeah, she's just having a sulk now. I forgot that element as well. It's much like the start of the season, right? Where we falsely believe that Kazuma is part of the Demon King's army. Now we believe that Aqua is. That's pretty good. Yeah, what is this polluted water business? I still don't understand that. Why is there actually pollution in the water? There was that demon in the water before. The one with the hair and the eyes and the thing. So maybe that's what that's about? I don't know. It strikes me as a bit weird. Either way, now the fucking mob is here, so this is the inciting incident, or I guess the hook for the next episode. There is an angry mob currently outside the gang's door. What are they gonna do? Time for a witch hunt. It's time to take out the demon kind of mistress Aqua. Sure. Konosuba moment, why not? And yeah, so that's episodes 8 and 9. Couple funny ones. I really enjoyed my time here. Good jokes, good hook for the final episode here. Moving into that finale. Still don't know what those OVAs are about either. I'm guessing they're just going to be more slice of lifey type stuff. But yeah, good time. I enjoyed myself. But yeah, very, very good episodes. Nice. And yeah, I'll see you next week for 10 OVA 1, OVA 2. And yeah, just some show stuff to close us out. If you like the video, consider liking the video. If you like the video and you want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Comment below anything you thought about the episode, anything I could do to improve my presentation. Comment below. I'm doing follow for follow on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter if you'd like me to follow you back. And the Discord, join Discord, love Discord, Discord. And yeah, I'll be back next week for more Konosuba. Thanks for watching this week, and I'll catch you later. I'll see you again. Goodbye. Weird outro.